What's going on?
What's up? Welcome to another episode of The Water Cooler.
The
Coming
water cooler.
live from McAllen Public Library on Wednesday, July 1st. We're halfway through the year. We're a couple of weeks into summer. And it's
Okay.
so I'm gonna tell you famous birthdays for July 1st here.
Okay. How about
We
you
got
describe the person and I'll try to guess who it is.
okay. She was a queen.
Queen Elizabeth.
Princess. Oh, you know what? She wasn't a queen. She was a princess.
I mean, it only says it in her title. Is it Princess Diana?
Princess Diana.
Yes.
Okay. She was dating a rock star, and she's a vegetarian. She was on a show about the beach lifeguards.
Oh, okay. Baywatch. Cindy.
I'll say a name that sounds like her name.
Is it Cindy Crawford? Oh,
Pamela Panderson.
Pamela Anderson. Yeah, she was married
Boom.
to who
What's
is
his
it?
name?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee, drummer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
All
know
right,
why.
enough of that. Let me go just say a few more. So we have Missy Elliott,
Okay,
Liv
I would have done.
Tyler,
I would have done that too.
Debbie Harry, Dan Aykroyd, just to name a few.
Wow.
So happy birthday to them and to anyone out there with a birthday
A good day in
today.
birthdays, July 1st.
Yeah,
There you go. Pamela
yeah, she
Anderson.
got
Yeah.
it.
I guess a little delay in the live comments, but yeah, Grace got it.
Grace got it.
Also today is am I correct me if I'm wrong? Is it Canada Day today?
It's not only a Canada Day today, it's Early Bird Day, International Joke Day, International Chicken Wing Day, International Reggae Day.
Okay.
Let's see, National Television Heritage Day, National Financial Freedom Day, National Postal Workers Day.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of things going on today.
Yeah, this really stacked up on July 1st. I mean, there's other days in July, there's the July 2nd.
Yeah, but you know what? It's halfway through the year. It's summer, so lots of things going on.
Everything got pushed back to the second half of the year. Oh.
Pretty much. Hopefully, we have a better second half than we did the first half, but we will see.
Agreed.
But speaking of things that are going on, you heard of Hamilton?
Yes, I have. That is one Broadway show I have heard of.
Okay. Well, apparently the original cast is reuniting, and they're going to be filming. I guess they're going to film it live, and it's going to be airing on this Friday on Disney Plus. So all those people who never got a chance to go to New York or able to get tickets or afford a ticket, here's your chance. If you have Disney Plus, you can watch it starting Friday.
Sorry, what's this? Did you say it's the live version or is it just pre-recorded?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be live or it's pre-recorded, but
I feel like it has to be pre-recorded. Let me see.
do you think so? Then I'm going to just try to do it live, and then just you can rewatch it after that.
Social distancing, man. You can't do a Broadway show and no.
So it's previously recorded.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
mean,
think
if they're social distancing, that means they couldn't have gotten reunited and done the recording of it. I mean, I don't know. How does that work?
This is something we probably should have looked at before, but it's okay.
It's all right.
The important thing is Hamilton coming to Disney Plus. For those,
Yeah. I mean, we're baffled. We have no idea how they're going to pull it off, but we're glad they're pulling it off.
That's with Lin-Manuel Miranda, and they go through the story of Alexander Hamilton.
Right.
I've heard people. Right, yeah, based on the book. And I know people who have seen maybe not the Broadway show, but like an off-Broadway version of it, and they think it's like the best thing ever. So if you have a chance to watch it, I guess learn a little history and watch it on Disney Plus. I don't know if you're into
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Let's see. So we got a comment here saying, I believe it was recorded back in 2016.
Wow, that
I
is
mean, that makes
4 years
sense,
old.
right? It's
Yeah,
not
that makes
live.
sense. I wonder if it's Saul is answering our questions for us, but I wonder if it has like an audience, like if there's an audience and there's going to be clapping and breaks and stuff like that.
I hope so. Because, okay, I've been watching some soccer. It's back, but they've been playing to empty stadiums. So
Right,
what some broadcasters are doing, they're adding the sound of audience and the cheering and the clapping.
right.
It's just so odd. It's like
Not the same thing. Yeah, not the same.
it's not the same. Well,
So that's Hamilton.
I'll probably check it out. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and I mean it received a lot of acclaim when it came out, so I'm sure it's something that I mean you're not going to be wasting your time when you're watching it. It'll actually be something entertaining.
Yeah. Speaking of entertaining, so we got a new streaming service, yet another streaming service coming.
Yes.
This one's called Peacock, and it's by NBC.
Yes.
Is that right?
NBC's new streaming service called Peacock, based on their little mascot that they have, and they're having a bunch of, well, not a bunch of, but like a couple of like brand new, just straight to streaming shows. So one, can you guess what this one might be? Mario Lopez with the Bayside.
Are you showing me the picture?
Do you see it? It should be sharing screen. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I see a guy sitting in the gym.
Do you not recognize this guy?
I don't. Who is that?
Anyone in the chat recognize what show this might be? I'm going to scroll down a little bit. It'll stay down here. But yeah, they're having a bunch of shows that are going to be straight to the streaming service. So like exclusively on Peacock. And we can link this in the chat. There's Angel Lynn.
Is that AC Slater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brave New World, a show based on the
Saved by the Bell.
On the book. There you go. They're rebooting Saved by the Bell.
Oh wow. Okay.
Brave New World based on the book.
Do we need a reboot of Saved by the Bell?
That's up for discussion. That's up for debate. I never watched. I mean, I watched some Saved by the Bell when I was younger. Not really interested in it now. So, The Capture looks like it's a UK show. Oh, with Ron Perlman, so that'll be good.
So it's gonna have originals, and it's gonna have a lot of the old reruns.
They're gonna bring back Psych, another reboot here for those of us who are Psych fans.
Never even heard of that.
Personally, I'm not Psych. I'm not a Psych fan, but I know of Psych. Madagascar looks like this could be a reboot on the Madagascar movies.
Movie, okay.
Like the cartoon movies with the lemurs. AP Bio. So there's a bunch of shows, and they're Saved by the Bell that they're bringing back and to the streaming service. So that's Peacock. And
do we know when it starts?
Let's check. Another thing that we probably should have looked into. Sometime July 2020. So any day now.
Okay, any day now. So. And does it give a price?
Yes, I have the list. Hold on. Yeah, I have that list. Let me share that screen.
All right.
Because I have a list of a bunch of streaming services. These are all, everyone's heard of the streaming wars, right? These big stream wars that a whole bunch of companies are investing a bunch of money.
Well, okay, let's have a story about that. So maybe, I don't know how many years, maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe longer, I decided to cut the cord, which means I got rid of cable. It's been longer than 5 years. And I decided, okay, I'm going to go completely streaming on everything. And back then, there was not that many choices, right? I had there was Netflix, that might have been it, and a few others scattered here and there. And now we're inundated with everyone's jumping in on the streaming game. In order to watch this thing, you need this one. In order to watch this, you need to have this one. I mean, is it cheaper just to get cable?
If you want to watch a little bit of everything, sometimes, yeah, it's just easier to get the basic cable package, or maybe the cable package with like the sports or whatever.
I mean, I feel like we're being nickel and dimed, like
So
we have all these micro transactions that add up to a whole bunch. I mean, we got Netflix, we got Amazon, we got Hulu, we got ESPN Plus, we got
Plus,
Sling,
HBO Max,
Disney Plus, HBO Max. I could go on and on. I mean, Quibi, Apple TV.
These are all just like the basic ones found in the US, Netflix, Amazon, and you can see how they have different prices per month. I don't even know this Netflix, $16 for the 4K. I don't even know Netflix had that 4K option.
Oh, that's the one I have.
Yeah, how is it? Is it that much of a difference?
And it's all going to depend on how fast your streaming services.
And a lot of these make it so like, oh, instead of paying $6 a month, just pay us $70 for the year. And it's just like, there, now you're committed for the full year. Or okay, $55. Okay, here it is for the full year. And there's even some there's even more down here. There's Showtime. Acorn apparently is like a lot of British shows. Same with BritBox. Kakawa is.
I've heard of that Pantaya one.
Which one?
Pantaya.
Oh yeah, Pantaya is
I think this past Tuesday, if you're a T-Mobile or Sprint subscriber, they give you free stuff. And I think it might have been a free subscription or something like that to Pantaya.
Yeah, I think that one's mostly Spanish-based.
Spanish.
Yeah. Latinx stuff. Spool. I never heard of Spool at the bottom. That's like Bollywood stuff.
Yeah. Is there a horror one?
Shudder.
Shudder's
a horror one, and then you got to add on if you want to watch sports, you got to get ESPN Plus or.
You're forgetting the Criterion channel.
Criterion channel, if you want to get that kind of stuff. There's the PBS one now, and then there's a whole lot. And that's the streaming wars for you. That's just a quick rundown of all these streaming services that a lot of us have nowadays. I mean, everyone now is like, oh, I'm streaming this on this platform instead of, oh, I'm watching this channel, oh, I'm watching this on Netflix or this on Hulu.
Yeah. Oh, well. Such is life.
Just another thing we have to pay for.
Such is life. 2020. Hashtag first world problem. Right. Speaking of first world problems.
Crunchyroll is another one that has a bunch of anime on it.
Oh, right. Anime. Yeah. So speaking of first world problems, the Academy. So they announced, I don't know if it was today. It might have been today. Let me bring up the article here. So the Academy invites 819 new members, including Aquafina, Cynthia Erivo, Ari Oster, and more. So basically what they've done is they've invited, we all know what the Oscars are, right? They give them out once a year to, the best picture, best actor, best director. And that's voted on by the Motion Picture Academy, Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. And it's made up of, people who in the industry, actors, directors, cinematographers, everyone who's pretty much involved in the industry. But one of the major, I guess,
like a setback or like something that people really harped on.
Well, yeah, that they're not very diverse, right? So it's mostly made up of white males who decide, pretty much decide what's going to be nominated, what wins. So they've been slowly, I guess, inviting people to join the Academy who are to make it more diverse, right? More women, more people of color. So they want to have more representation by different groups. And so I think this is a step definitely in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
I didn't know the academy was that big. Over 800 people have been
yeah,
invited. I mean, how big is it in total? It must be thousands of people.
it's got to be. I mean, of course, people die and they stop becoming members.
Yeah. Is it a lifelong membership, or is it just as long as you
I,
want to?
I you know what? I'm still waiting for my invite, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Another thing
But
we probably could have looked into before coming over here, but it's all right.
probably. But no, I mean, the point of it is so they're trying to open it up. They've gotten a lot of flack for not being very diverse. And so,
All the hashtags that there's always a hashtag when you're on Twitter and people are live tweeting the
the,
Oscars. There's always
the
that one
Oscars.
hashtag. I'm not gonna say the hashtag, but someone in the chat could probably think of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing. I think it's going to give us a much more diverse nominations on who actually gets nominated, what kind of movies get attention, get seen by people, what kind of people who get nominated as far as actors and actresses, and so
What they
forth.
should do, they should eliminate the whole foreign film thing, like the whole best foreign film. Just include all the foreign
Really?
films in the yeah.
Huh.
I think so.
I don't know. I like that separation, but
I like
I don't
that
know.
separated. I like them separate.
You know, I mean, then
I mean,
why not get rid of? Why not make it just best acting award and have males and females compete?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
Okay.
Actors, yeah, best actor, yeah, male or female.
There you go.
Or what if it's a tie and they give one to a male, one to a female? Then they'll
No, no,
make
no,
everyone
no.
happy.
That's pretty much just doing it the way they
Keeping
do
it
it
as
anyway.
well. There's a lot of things wrong with the academy right now, but it's good that they're taking a step in the right direction with
Yeah,
adding
for
more people,
sure.
diverse. What's the next one?
All
Oh, the
right, so
robots.
we got Attack of the Killer Robots. Apparently, robots are everywhere, and not only are they everywhere, but due to this COVID pandemic, let me see. The Country Garden opens restaurant operated completely by robots. So what does that mean? That means that they have robots in the kitchen cooking up the food. Got robots who'll take your order, robots that you pay your order, robots that'll bring the food to your table.
And this you see this a lot in Asia and even like in Europe now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine once it gets over here, it's gonna be like
Well, you know what? I think there's one place in the valley that has a robot that brings your food to your table. I've seen people post it. I don't know what the restaurant is called.
if someone knows, go ahead and leave it in the chat
In the
now.
comments or in the
Is it
chat.
a bar or is it like a
No,
Japanese
it's
kind of
I
place?
think it's a sushi bar. I'm not sure. I don't want to give the wrong information out, but I know I've seen it. But anyway, so what do you think? Do you think you feel much safer if you go to a restaurant knowing there's no humans touching your food, bringing you your food? They can't give you a virus, when you go up and order.
There could be an oil spill in your food instead of like spit in your food. There could be oil or like what's it called? A screw could fall into your food and you're gonna bite into the screw. Is that what's gonna happen?
No, that's not going to happen.
Okay,
Sushi
are they
robot.
programmed perfectly to make like a burger, or like is everything
I
already
mean,
perfectly? Or do they cook the food, or does someone else cook it
they
for them?
cook the food. Yeah, they cook the food.
No, no, they don't cook the food. There's no
They
way.
they cook the food, man.
I don't like it.
Fujiyama. That's the name of the restaurant.
That's the one here locally.
Fujiyama. Let me look it up.
Fujiyama. Thank you, Nicole. Sushi robot. Grace
Yama.
says, yeah. Grace says it's slow and a little weird.
Oh yeah. So it's on Trenton. It's called Fujiyama Hibachi and Sushi.
Wow.
Who knew?
Fujiyama. Oh, that's like in Edinburgh.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Let's see. There we got their Yelp.
Oh, McAllen. Okay. Hmm. I'm okay
Interesting,
with
right?
it. I'm okay with it bringing me my food.
Yeah.
But who am I gonna? If there's something wrong with my food, who am I gonna complain to?
But wait, will there be something wrong? If a robot's making it, it's going to be programmed to cook it correctly, the right temperature, the right amount of time.
All right, let's see. Try to get that picture on the. I'll stop sharing my screen, and you can share your screen for the picture.
Let me see if I can figure that
This
out.
is all very upsetting to me. Now, I like people in the kitchen. I'm a
You're a people person.
I'm a people person. Everyone knows that. Everyone who knows me, they know I'm a people person. So no, I
Well, okay,
want
so
people serving me my food. I like tipping. I'm not going to tip a robot.
okay, well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. There was somebody named Andrew Yang. Does that ring a bell?
Hashtag gang gang. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, he was saying that a lot of jobs are going to be lost to robotics and automation. And so I think
It's already
this,
happened.
yeah, it's exactly what he was talking about. I mean, you go to Walmart nowadays and you're lucky if there's like one cashier, it's going to be mostly self-serve checkout lines. So not
Oh,
only are we going to be
you
taking
sure?
over, but we're going to have to be doing some of the work.
Okay, wait. Say that part again.
Okay.
So not
So
only are
about how not only are robots going to be taking over, but some of the responsibility is going to fall on the customer, right? So you have to do your own checking out at HEB, at Walmart. So, I mean, people who normally would be employed to do these jobs are going to be losing their jobs. And thus his argument for a income, what do you call it?
universal basic income.
Universal basic income.
Yeah,
So
because of
that
robots
there's a
like this.
robot.
Because of people, these robots, you robots out there taking our jobs. No, I don't like it. I like someone coming up and handing me my food, and I say thank you, and I leave a tip. That's it. You're crazy. You're wrong if you're thinking I'm going to leave a tip to a robot. That's just the way I think.
Hey, but the robots got to eat too, man.
No, they get turned off at
They
the end.
need their
They don't eat.
they need to oil up every now and
No.
then. They need to be tweaked. They need to be the screws tightened.
What? Okay. Well, what about? Are there
I
going to
mean,
be?
just against robot kind.
Is there going to be maintenance people like taking care of the robots?
No, other robots will come in and do maintenance.
I don't
You
think.
you got to think. You got to think like a robot, Rudy.
No, that's exactly what I don't want. I don't want to be a robot. And then I
What do you
saw
think?
a video. Here, let me show you this video just to scare everyone even more about
Okay.
robots.
Well, look, while you're bringing up that video, what do you think of self-driving cars?
Wrong, bad.
Really?
Yep.
I think I'm all for self-driving cars.
Just drive your car.
No.
Why not?
Okay.
Okay. You're a parent now, right? What
Okay.
happens if a wire just a little wire messes up? Your car is doing this kind of thing. Think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean that could happen with the human driving, right? Like
Not if I'm driving, I'm a very
you
safe
can
driver.
like be distracted. You can the phone might ring. You might be reaching over to change the radio station. I mean, any number of things. I mean, accidents do happen. But think
Right.
about the amount of accidents. I think it's gonna be lowered.
Okay, do
Not
you
as
remember?
many accidents. Not only that, insurance. Even a need to actually buy a car. Why even buy a car when all you have to do is
Take
get
the
on
bus.
your phone, order up a car. It drives up by itself the time it's supposed to pick you up and drop you off at work.
I
Think
don't like
about
it.
it. A fleet of self-driving cars all over our streets, man.
What is the chat saying? Is the chat
The
talking
chat is
about?
saying yes, self-driving cars.
No, Grace, no. Haven't y'all seen the videos
Okay,
of the
drunk
car?
driving. Drunk driving will pretty much be eliminated. I'm for it, but everyone still has to know how to drive.
Hey, what do
I'm
you mean
worried
drunk?
teenagers would end up never really learning how and not being. See, I don't know about that. Like,
Here, let me see.
it sounds like when they switch over from buggies, like horse-drawn buggies, to cars, and people are saying, "Well, yes, but people still need to know how to like control and ride a buggy." Eh, do they
Okay,
really?
that's just a sign of the times. There you
I
go.
mean, I
Stream while
know
you
it's
drive. You're in the back
scary.
seat watching Netflix.
Change, yeah, change is scary. We get it. People like to hang on to the old ways of doing things, but I think the benefits outweigh the negatives, and that's where I stand.
Until there's like perfect driving cars that don't, hit a bicyclist or like what is it? Go
Oh,
just straight forward, accelerate when it needs to decelerate. Because there's examples of that out there with these Tesla cars. Okay, yeah, evolve, yeah, yeah.
it's early days, right?
There's
It's early, but I
right.
think we'll get there, and yeah, we're going to save a lot of lives. We're going to save a lot of money. We're going to save a lot of time. Um,
I think. Well,
yeah.
okay. What about if communities, these big communities, like these metropolitan areas, they just invest a little more on their public transit, and then like
Self-driving
transit.
buses.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
I'm all for that.
But
Self-driving. I mean,
for me, I like driving my own car.
well, I mean, yeah, and your great grandfather liked driving his own buggy,
Yeah.
to and from the snow over the mountains, and 50 miles to get to school. I
How'd you know
get
my great
it,
grandfather lived in the North Pole? How'd you know that?
but you know what? You can't stop progress, man.
True. This
So
no
we
this
need universal basic
I was
income.
set up for this. I didn't know we were going to be talking about self-driving cars and robots and all this stuff. You guys are teaming up on me. Not cool.
Not cool. You got to think like a robot, really. That's why.
No, I'm going to be a human for as long as I can. I'm going to be thinking like a human.
So
I'm going to be thinking like a man. All right, last thing I think we should hit on. What if you can play Apex on the car? I don't know.
what's
I don't
Apex?
like it's a video game. I like being able to like see the road.
You'll be able to see the road if you want.
I think that it's also a thing like
Relax. Watch a movie on Quibi or Hulu or NBC. What's their app called? The new one?
Peacock.
Peacock.
We just talked about it.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know. Is it gonna be like the size of like a living room and it's just driving down the road, taking up two
I
lanes,
don't
or
know.
is it,
I don't know what the future holds, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I don't like it. 2020. We're okay. We're only halfway through 2020. Give the self-driving cars like another 5 years. Let me enjoy my car for 5 years.
Okay, 5 more years. Enjoy them.
5 more years. 5 more. Okay.
All right. So before we wrap things up, we'd like to remind people about the 2020 Virtual Summer Reading Challenge.
Yeah, there's only 10 more days left in the reading challenge. So we'll leave the link in the comments, mcallenlibrary.beanstack.org. That should be what it is. And
Yeah.
it's super easy to register. On the top right, you'll see a register thing. And then you'll just be able to log your activities. And you get some badges. Here, let me see. I think I have a couple badges. There you go.
Badges. We don't need
Yeah.
those.
Like these, like like the Boy Scouts, they get their own little badges. Like you help a woman cross the street. Yeah, this time I'm getting a badge for going to a virtual museum tour or read a first book in a series, or if you're attending a virtual program like you are right now, go and redeem your Be an Upstander badge, and then I have the registration badge. So once you collect all your badges, which I haven't yet, you get a grand prize. And does
Yeah, you
anyone know
get
what
an
the grand
awesome
prize? There it is
T-shirt.
in the chat, just on time.
Yeah, yeah. So awesome T-shirt and a book. We don't have the T-shirt to show y'all, but maybe we'll bring it next week so we can show it off and you can see what you'll be getting if you complete the summer reading challenge.
Just know it's a T-shirt. You can wear it. You know, you can wear it out in public when you don't go out in public, and you get to show it off. And it says MPL summer reading. I finished. Did you? I'm better than you. That kind of thing. You know.
There you go.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. All right. Well, again, I'd like to thank everybody who joined us today. In the comments, remember to like and share the video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like our MPL page, MPL Adults. And hopefully next week we'll have a special segment that we've been working on. We're also trying to work on getting a special guest. We'll see if that happens next week or not. But, you know, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got a lot of plans to go.
One last thing. What are you doing for this weekend? 4th of July.
I'm going to wear my mask. I'm going to stay home. And I'm going to watch Peacock Network.
You gonna watch Hamilton for 24 hours on 4th of July?
Maybe.
Oh, and they're not doing the fireworks thing, which, I mean, you can just watch fireworks on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
But there's no McAllen fireworks this year. Just a heads up to everybody.
All right. Well, it's been fun. Thank you, everybody. And remember, do your 2020 census. Fill it out. And we'll see you next time. Arrivederci.